All right. Any pains or injuries before we start? Pains or injuries? Bad wrist. So how bad is it? Ah, okay. But you can put a little bit of pressure on your wrist in down dog. Beautiful. Okay, good. All right. So you know how to modify. If we're doing something a little bit too intense, you can either come to the forearms as a down dog, right? And any injuries, Val? Okay. All right. Good day, everybody. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live at 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full hybrid schedule. That is in person here at 50 Regent as well as on Zoom. Payments through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. And classes are $10. You can pay me by Venmo or PayPal, and all that information is on the bottom of the video. And of course, all the information and the schedule are on my website, simhayoga.com, so please visit. Today's class is basics. It's a level 1. So if you're working with any kind of special conditions or injuries, please make sure to either skip poses altogether or modify as you need. I give since it's a video for you guys, I'm doing all demonstrations. Make sure you take a look, okay, if you're not familiar. All right, sitting up tall, palms face up, and fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, let your eyes close, elongate through the spine, let your shoulders release. Starting to connect to the breath, let your inhales even out with your exhales. Through the breath, let the mind start to quiet. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up again. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Take the right hand to the left side of the head, pulling gently to elongate through the left side of the neck. And draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And take the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side. Roll with center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Beginning to move your spine, the neck, and the shoulders. And taking one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest, and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, a neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Let the hands support to either side of you and flex to your heels, turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out, draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. So you're moving your hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. And back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again, cross the shins. Opposite shin on top this time, so this should be a non-dominant crossing of the legs. It should feel a little bit tight, a little bit kind of awkward, right? Inhale, take the arms up high, extend. Exhale, twist to the right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Take back up again, legs forward, forward fold. And Aicha, you okay? Any injuries? Yeah? Ah, okay, good, all right. Okay, all right, sounds good, thank you. Okay, okay. All right, make your way back up when you're ready and swing the legs back behind you. And let's come to your hands and your knees. Let's move the hips and the spine a little bit more. So separating your hands about shoulders width, line up your shoulders with your wrists, and knees about hips width, line up the hips with the knees. Tucking your toes under will give you a little bit more support. On the inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head, and this is your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Dome the middle of the back up toward the sky, chin toward the chest. Inhale, cow, drop the navel, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round, cat pose. 3 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to neutral spine. With your left hand, walk your left hand 1 handprint wider, 1 handprint further forward. Then on the inhale, pick up the right elbow. On the exhale, rotate and twist your left. Stay suspended. We'll do that 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Now this time, stay twisting. Let the right arm, right shoulder, right cheek come to the floor as you twist a little bit deeper. If you have more rotation in the spine, press your left hand down. Use that resistance to let the left shoulder stack over the right even more. And press into your left hand, lift back up. Remeasure out your hands, and this time we'll take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head, cow pose. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Right hand, 1 handprint wider, 1 handprint further forward. The purpose of that is to move the hand away from the face so that when we come down, it's not right in front of you. Inhale, raise your left elbow up. Exhale, twist to the right, thread it through. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Let the left arm, left shoulder come down, left cheek come down. Press into right hand to give yourself more resistance to twist even more. All right, press into your right hand to lift back up. Remeasure for down dog. So separating your hands about shoulders width, lift the knees. And once you come to your down dog, pedal out the legs, walking it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. On the exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, shift your shoulders over your wrists, and round the spine. Inhale, kick it back up, and stepping your right foot forward between your hands for warrior one. Ground the back heel down at an angle and raising the arms up high. So right knee lines up over the heel. Try to square the hips and the shoulders to face forward. Palms are facing each other and extend. Inhale, lengthen your front leg and reach up even higher. Exhale, bend the front knee, take the arms alongside the body. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, bend and arms alongside. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, reach up, keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, and that is your regular warrior one. Then open it up for warrior two. Let's check your alignment. Right knee stays over the heel. Arms are parallel to the floor, reaching in opposite directions. Same thing here. Lengthen the front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Two more times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Flipping the front palm, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right arm to top the right leg to modify, or the right hand to the floor if you can reach comfortably. And then left arm reaching up in opposite direction. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. So it's going to be a baby cobra, a medium, and then the full cobra. Hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So the belly and the ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher, but not full extension yet. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. This time, inhale, lengthen all the way. The best of your abilities. You don't have to straighten out the arms. And this is your full cobra pose. And bend the elbows, lower all the way down. Child's pose. Once again, seat toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, come to a kneeling position. Right hand stays to the floor. Left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the right 3 times. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to vertical. Exhale, side bend. Come all the way up, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Back to vertical, reaching the arms forward, down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Shoulders over your wrists, high up on your right tiptoes. Inhale, kick it back, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one, grounding the back heel down. Set up the front knee, arms up high. Square the hips and the shoulders forward. Just square. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend and arms alongside. One more time. Inhale up, keep the arms up, bend the front knee. That's your regular warrior one. Open it up for warrior two. Check that front knee again. You should be able to see the inside of the foot, and the left knee lines up over the heel. Arms are parallel, reaching opposite directions. Lengthen front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. 2 more times. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Flip the front palm. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back the other way. Exhale, side angle. Either modify, elbow to top of the leg, or left hand directly to floor, right arm reaching up. Inhale, come back up. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot back plank. Again, all the way down to the floor. 3 progressive cobras again. Hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher, halfway up. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Stay here. Fullest extension of your arms that you have. You can always keep the elbows bent. And take it all the way down. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels once again. And then rise up to a kneeling position once again. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaching up. Then bend your right elbow, right hand to the upper back. Right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, come back up 3 times. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. This time, right elbow, left knee. And stay there, either elbow to the knee or elbow to the floor, and you can bow forward even more. Keep your rotation to your left. And make your way back up. Re-extend the right arm, come back to neutral, switching sides. Right hand down, left arm up, and bend your left elbow. Left hand to your upper back. Inhale, reach your left elbow. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee, and stay there, either elbow to knee or a little bit deeper, elbow to the floor, and fold in. Keep the rotation toward the right. So you should feel a nice extension through the upper back on the left side or past the shoulder blades. Inhale, come back up to vertical, re-extend, and then walking hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. 2 times. Right leg up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. This time, kick it up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Reaching the arms forward. All right, do we have all? You know what? Let's bend the elbows. We don't have enough space. Inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. So the arms and the elbows are very active, right? Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Stay opening. So as you open, your upper back engages, right? They're touching toward each other. And then the pectorals expand. Exhale, draw the arms in toward each other. Touch your forearms if you can. And you should feel an expansion through your upper back. With your forearms together, lift the elbows up for back bend. Reach to your elbows. So feeling for the stretch to the underside of your shoulder joint. Come back to vertical. Extend the arms for warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or hand to the floor, but left palm facing down and reach forward to a diagonal. Aliona forward with your left arm. There you go. So you're looking for the left side stretch in a diagonal line. So again, you should feel a nice stretch and openness to the underside of your shoulder joint. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand can go to the top of the shins if you're modifying tight hamstrings, or the hand directly to the floor, and then left arm reaching straight up. So you're reaching your fingertips in opposite directions as you look to lengthen out the right leg the best you can. Now you can always modify with the hand to the shin. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reverse triangle, right arm up and back. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. This time we'll take a full push-up. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, up dog. So your thighs are off the floor and up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. 1 more time. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick it up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Bend the elbows to cactus the arms. Inhale, open. Very actively, right? Really engage your upper back. Exhale, draw the arms in toward each other. Reach for your elbows. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Stay opening here. Reach your elbows, but engage your upper back by kissing your shoulder blades toward each other. And then draw the arms in, touch your forearms if you can, and then that helps to open up the back. And then let's take that back bend again. Lift the elbows up and reach the elbows. Come back up to vertical, releasing your arms for warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Elbow to the top of the leg or left hand to the floor, but extend it. So the right palm facing down and reach your right arm forward to a diagonal. So you're looking for a right side stretch. There you go. Command the palm facing down. Yes, there you go. Kelsey, left arm a little higher, maybe? Right arm a little higher, maybe? Yes. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Then lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. So take the arms to parallel first to set up. Draw the right hip back, left hand forward. The left hand can go to the top of the shins, or the left hand directly to the floor, right arm straight up. Kelsey, try to lengthen out the back leg as well. Yes, there you go. Inhale, all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, push up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. So you're stacking your hips one over the other. Raise the right leg back up, step it forward, warrior 1. This time, wrap the right hand back behind you, left arm reaching forward. Bend your left elbow. Draw the left elbow back in space. Exhale, twist to the right 3 times. Draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Stay twisting to the right. Then lean forward. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee and twist deeper. The other way, I meant. Yeah. You're like, it doesn't look right, but what's going on? Inhale, come all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. So again, right hand to top of the shin onto the floor, and then left palm facing down and reach forward to a diagonal. So left side stretch. Aliona, left arm forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you to your lower back. Then with the resistance of the left hand to your lower back, let the left shoulder draw up and back to stack. So find more openness to the front of the left shoulder. Bend the front knee. So now you're in a half bound side angle. Press your right tricep to the inner right knee. Use that resistance to stack more. Give you an option here. Either stay here, or for those of you with the extension and the flexibility for the full bind, let the right shoulder dig down underneath the right leg, and then wrap the right hand back behind you to bind to the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack. Right? If this is too tight for you and you don't have the extension, then stay here in the half bind instead. If you don't take a lot of these yoga shapes, right, it could be a little bit out of range, and that's perfectly fine. If your shoulders are tight in particular. All right, start to break, release, come back up, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. This time, kick it up, open up the hips and bend the left knee, sideward scorpion. Re-extend the left leg, step it forward, warrior 1. Take the left hand back behind you, right arm reaching forward, bend the right elbow. Draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. There you go. Draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. So actually, Alex, you're going the wrong direction. Nope, you have the right legs. Wrong arms. There you go. So you're twisting to your left with your right arm leading toward the left. Lean forward, hook your right arm to outer left knee, and a twisted lunge. Inhale, take it all the way back up and around. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right palm facing forward. Right palm facing down and reaching forward. So the difference between your extended and your regular poses is the top arm reaching forward, right? So regular triangle, right arm straight up. Extended triangle, right palm facing down, reaching forward, extending forward, right? So it's in the name of the pose. Right hand up and behind you for the half bind. And stack your shoulders a little bit more. Keep the half bind, bend your left knee. So this is your half bound side angle. If this is good enough, right, stay here. If you have more flexibility, more extension, dip the left shoulder a little bit lower. Thread the left arm underneath the left leg and behind you to catch the other hand. Then lift up, lean back, and stack. All right, release your hands. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Starting to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Standing forward bend. Take the feet together and the knees together and bend the knees. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee, tree pose. Open up the knee to right side. Grab that foot. Take the right foot to the inner left leg. Now try to go above the knee joint if you can, right? If that is not possible for you, it really throws off your balance and your hips are tight, then go below the knee joint. That is a good option too. Yeah. So yeah, Amanda, if it's too much sun and you want to rotate that way, you can. Three more breaths. Now, if it's very difficult to balance with your foot alongside the inner leg, you can keep your right toe mounds on the floor, right? So even though your right foot is there to help you to balance, most of the weight bearing is still on your left leg. So that's a nice way to build balance and strength on that standing leg. Alrighty, let's break. Arms up. Draw the right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Stay in the forward fold. Let the legs release. All right, you can keep a slight bending of the knees if you need. All right, all depends on your extensions and the length of your limbs, if you can touch down comfortably. All right, second side. Bend the knees, rise up, chair. This time, stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose, second side. Open up the knee to the left side, shove the left foot in the right leg, either above the knee joint or below the knee joint. Now, keeping the gaze to a fixed point, to the floor or straight ahead of you. And that will help you tremendously to balance. Keep the breath rhythmic. All right. Let's begin to break. Take it back to center. Left knee forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Standing forward bend. Again, slight bending of the knees if you need it. Bend the knees. Rise up. Chair. Stepping on the left foot again, pick up the right knee. This time, right hand to the right knee and balance here. If you have better extension and can take Yogic Toe Lock, then go ahead, grab the big toe with your middle index fingers and extend the right heel forward. Then everyone count to balance with the left arm out to the side and open up the knee or the heel to the right. And keep the gaze at a fixed point. That really helps with your balance. Yes, that's why you see me shaking a lot, because I get like half of one board and half of the other. Wait for when the wind starts to blow. And then the clouds start to move, and you see the shadows moving. All right, square back to center. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take a few breaths here. Get in the forward fold. Second side, bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Keep the gaze at a fixed point. Left hand to left knee or yogic toe lock and extend. Counterbalance with the right arm reaching out and then begin to open up the left leg to the side. Yes, holding on is good. Whatever you need. And then if the only way you can balance is spin around, that's okay too. However you need to do this. You know, there are a lot of strengthening as well, even as you're moving, right? Because as you're moving, you're still using all your joints, all your bones, all your muscles to maintain balance, right? So you're still working just as well as standing still as you are moving. All right, when you're ready, start to break, come back to center, step the left foot down chair, exhale, dive forward, take a few breaths here. Imagine all the handstanders that come in here to do everything we're doing, but upside down on the hands. All right, bend the knees, rise up chair, one more. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. We're twisting this time. Left hand to the right knee. So opposite hand and knee, or opposite hand and foot, and extend. Counterbalance with the right arm reaching back, so that is your twist. All right, so it could be hand to foot if you have the extension, or hand to knee if you don't. You're twisting to the right. And the gaze can be forward if your balance is very shaky, or you can start to look to the side or behind you. Totally up to you. All right, start to square back, step the right foot down chair, exhale, dive forward, standing forward bend. All right, so the forward bend is really a rest pose for your legs, right? But it's also giving you more flexibility in the back bodies. All right, second side, bend the knees, rise up. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left leg. Right hand to your left knee or the right hand to outside the left foot and extend. Counterbalance with the left arm back. Once you're steady, you can choose to keep looking forward, which is easiest, or start to look to the side or behind you. And Kelsey, switch hands. Right hand, left knee. There you go. And look forward and down. That will make it easier for balance. All right, begin to break. Square back. Step the left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward. So for Bailey, right? So if it's difficult for your legs to step together, you can keep them separated. But just make sure that you don't knock your knees together because this is then tricky for your ankles or your knees. So if you keep them separated, keep separated, and you can do everything with your feet separated, okay? All right. Bend the knees, take the hands to the floor, walk your feet back, down dog. Draw forward into your plank and lower all the way down to this belly Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, draw the forearms down. Grab opposite elbows, and this will help you measure out shoulders width with your arms. Then take the forearms back down to parallel each other. Now, also make sure you're checking your shoulders with the elbows. You want about a vertical line, so you end up with 90 degrees with your arms. Once you have that set up, press your belly and your ribs toward the floor first, which then extends your lower back. Then press your forearms down to lift your chest in opposition, which deepens your mid-back bend. The gaze is slightly forward and down so that the neck remains long, because if you look straight forward, then you're crunching the back of the neck. Okay, so slightly forward and downwards. You want to concentrate on the mid-back bend here. So keep the forearms pressing down, belly and ribs pressing down, but lift the chest and draw the shoulders slightly back actively. So it's a muscular movement. It doesn't have to be a big dramatic movement with your shoulders, right? All right, let's look to the right. So turn the cheek over to the right, giving your cervical spine, your upper spine a little bit of a rotation, some mobility here. If you want to intensify that, draw the chin toward the right shoulder, which gives your rotation a slightly different angle. Come back to neutral with your chin, square back to center, turn to the left. If this is good enough, stay here. If you then took the chin toward the shoulder, take it there as well. Lift, square back to center. And so, Aicha, that was okay for you, right? Okay. All right, so let's turn the left forearm in 45 degrees. Bend your left knee. With your right hand, reach back for your inner left foot. Grab the foot, kick it away, which then helps you to lift your upper back, and then look past your right shoulder behind you. Kelsey, the other way. Yeah. Now, Kelsey, if you can kick your foot further back and lift the chest. Press your forearms down to lift the chest as well. Okay. So, yeah, try not to overdo it. Do the best you can, because like it's actually harder if you're too flat. So if you can come up a little higher, right? So I think it's in a comfortable position for you now. Good. And Amanda, look the other direction. There you go. And Alex, look in that. That's right. I see. All right. Start to release. Let the forearms come back down. Now let's tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and reach to your heels. And that should give you a little bit of a release. And release your legs. Other arm. Turn the right forearm in 45 degrees. Bend your right knee. With your left hand, reach back for your foot. Once you have your foot, kick the foot away, which then helps you to lift your upper back, and then twist to look toward your left shoulder. Yeah, good. And then Alex, if you lift the left shoulder up and draw back, that's right. That might help your rotation a little bit easier. There you go, right? Much more comfortable now, right? You look kind of stretched out before. Yes, flexibility might be a little bit tough, but now if you move your right arm further forward, that might give you a little bit more ease in it. Good. And Aliona and Val are like veterans here, right? So you know what you're doing. All right, let's start to break. All right, walk your hands back in and let's draw toward child's pose again. Stretch your lower back. So go slow. So you were in a back bend for a while with a twist, so you want to go slow in your forward bend. Just stretch it all back up. All right, lift back up. Down dog. Crescent moon. Raise your right leg up. Step the right foot forward between your hands, and the left knee comes down. Now, if your left knee is rather sensitive and you need extra padding, you can take your mat. Left side, folding towards center, will give you doubling up of the mat. If that is not enough and you need even more, you can take the back of the mat and fold this way, and that will triple up your mat, right? So all of those are good options. If you have socks, if you have other things that are cushiony that can help and you need the help, go ahead. If you have flip-flops, right? Flip-flops are really good for that. All right, so Take your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge forward. So this is a nice quad stretch on your left side. Now make sure you're lining up the knee with the heel. This vertical line is very supportive, but you want to lean the hips forward. Feel for the stretch of the quads, the hips, and the left psoas. I think maybe Bailey can move the right foot further forward and lean your hips even further, right? Good. I think Amanda can move that right foot slightly further forward and lean into that left quad. All right, good. Nice and easy. Yeah, so go to your limit, but not too much pain, because once you get to pain, it starts to stress out and you tighten up again. So you want to use your breath and inhale to help you kind of like relax into it, and then exhale when you sink into it, right? So you do the best you can to the point where you feel stretch without too much stress. A little bit of work is okay. We want that work. We just don't want it to be stressful. All right, let's break. Hands either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, and you're going to shift to a half split. You're going to shift so that your hips are over your left knee, vertical left quad. Flex your right foot, and this gives you the right hamstring stretch. Keep supporting with your hands. So, Amanda, flex your foot. Yes. All right, so if it's too much to pull the foot that far back, you can release it just a little bit, but you definitely, see, this doesn't really do much for your hamstrings. This gives you a nice shin stretch, right? But this is where you get your hamstring stretch and your calf stretch. All right, let's break. Step the right foot down, hands to either side, pick up the left knee. Stay in this lunge, twisting. Left hand stays on the floor, right arm up to twist. Okay. Amanda, bend the front knee. Yes, there you go. And then Bailey, you should be on your tiptoe on the back foot. There you go. All right. Right hand down, warrior one. Ground the back heel down and rise up. Open it up, warrior two. Straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left side. So everyone should be facing the left. Now check your toes. Your toes should be slightly turned in and your heels should be just a little bit wider. So with that slight turned in pigeon toe position, your outer legs are a little bit more extended. Hands to the hips. Lift up for a slight back bend to prepare. Then as you transition back to neutral, bend at the knees slightly. Hinge at the hips with the neutral spine and let the hands come to the floor first. Once you have the hands on the floor, lift the head and the upper back. Come back to a more neutral position with your spine. Lengthen out the legs. Keep the legs lengthened. Hinge at the hips. Draw forward. So try to reduce the rounding of the back, but keep the neutral back as you fold forward, hinging at the hips. So think of your hips as kind of like a hinge joint, right? So you want to fold at the hips with a neutral spine, and that will give you a nice glute stretch, hamstring stretch. All right, let's start to break. So keep your hands on the floor. Bend at the knees. Let the feet drop a little bit. What that does is it reduces the stress to your hamstrings and your lower back. Then lift the head and the upper back, so now you're in a neutral spine. Shift your weight back toward your heels, and that reduces the weight to the top, to the front of the torso, and that will help you rise up with a neutral spine. Expand the arms. Turn the right toes back forward for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon, right knee comes down. So take all the extra padding you might need now, because we're going to be here for a little bit, right? Then you want to measure out for the front foot. Measure it by walking it forward, and you want a vertical line, lining up the knee with the heel. Then take the hands to the top of the thighs, stabilize there, and then lean the hips forward. Get into the quad stretch, hip stretch, psoas stretch. And then once you have the support of all that, if you want to add on a back bend, you can press your hands to your thighs and lean the upper torso back. And again, gently looking up, but you want the back of the neck supported. So you don't want to crunch your back of the neck and look straight up. You want to look at an angle forward. All right, so the key to flexibility is to take the poses and hold them for a while because the muscles need time to kind of release, right? And so you'll notice that what you do at the beginning of class, if you repeat them toward the end of class, you get a lot more range out of your poses, right? Because your muscles have released a little bit more. Struggling a little bit, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, let's break. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under, and then shift the hips over your right knee. So this is your half split. Now, once you have the measurement of the hips to the knee, then you're ready to then flex your left foot a little bit more actively, and that'll give you a better stretch to your left calf, left hamstrings. So for Alex, are you able to flex? Okay, good. I was going to say, if you're not able to flex, what you can do is, if you can balance on a more vertical line, you can do it like this. That might be a little bit tricky in the balance, though. But if you tuck the back toes under, that might give you more support to do that. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Alrighty, let's break, let's twist. Step the left foot back down. Frame your left foot with your hands, and then lift the right knee. So make sure you get it into a deep enough lunge, right? When you get into a deep enough lunge, it makes the extension or the reach and the support structure a little bit better. Right hand stays down, left arm up to twist. Good. I think Bailey is a little bit better on this side because you extended your legs back a little bit more. Because before you were a little bit forward, right? And that's a lot harder to do than if you did that, right? So I think you're in a much better shape this time to support all of that. And then Amanda, can you bend the front knee a little bit more? Yeah. I know it's a deeper stretch, but all right. Left hand down, warrior one. Ground the back heel, rise up. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side. So we're all facing the right side this time. Again, measure out your feet. Toes are a little bit turned in, heels are just a little bit wider. Hands to the hips. Lift up for a back bend to prepare. On the exhale, come back to vertical. Bend the knees a little bit. Draw the seat slightly back. Lean the torso forward, so hinging at the hips. Let the hands touch down for support first. If you've already rounded your spine, I want you to lift the head and lift the upper back. Think an extension of your spine. Then also lengthen out the legs. And with all that, hinge at the hips and do the best you can to lean forward with a more neutral spine. Neutral meaning a straighter spine. All right, so you might have to kind of negotiate between your hamstring stretch and your lower back stretch and your glute stretch a little bit. So find that kind of sweet spot where you're getting all of them at once with your hands supporting. And then how about for Kelsey? Press into your big toe mounds and then lean the hips slightly forward. That'll give you a little bit more hamstring stretch, right? Just don't overdo it because you don't want to, because you have tight hamstrings. You don't want to overdo it. Keep your hands supporting. All right, let's begin to break with your hands supporting. Bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little. Lengthen your spine, and then shift your weight back towards your heels as you then rise up with a neutral spine. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. So bend the front knee, turn the left toes all the way forward. There you go, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, left foot back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up for pigeon. Draw the left knee in toward the nose and land the shin to the floor. Now, check your left thigh. Your left thigh should be angling out 30 to 45 degrees to the left side, away from the center line. Then hands to either side for support. Inch your right knee as far back as you can to lower your hips. So, Bailey, left thigh. Left knee, left thigh. Angle. Nope, that's your hip. Left knee is the front of the leg. Angle it this way instead, the opposite direction. All right, so you're going this way. I want you to take the knee and go the other way. Yes. There you go. Then inch your right knee further back, elongate through the spine, and once you have that, make your way forward. So what that does is it creates a triangle in which you balance on. And two, it gets the thigh away from the belly, because if your thigh is underneath your belly, maybe you have a lot of flexibility, but it's in the way. Much better. Good. Good. You know what, Bailey? If you can angle that left thigh even more out of the way, yeah. Lean forward and flatten even more. Do you feel more now? Yes. So that's what we're looking for. That stretch to your left glutes. And then now you're tipping a little bit to the side. Yeah, good. And inch your right knee further back. Okay. May I adjust you? Okay. So lean the hips back this way a little bit. Good. Stay there and inch your right knee further back. Yes. Do you feel the stretch on your left glute a lot more effectively now? Good. All right. Let's begin to walk it back in. Tuck the right toes under and walk it back to your down dog, pedaling out the legs. All righty, second side. Raise your right leg up. Draw the right knee in toward the nose. Land that shin to the floor. So you're standing on your right shin and the right thigh angles to the right, away from the belly, 30 to 45 degrees. Supporting with your hands. Inch your left knee as far back as you can so you can lower your seat. And then once you measure all that out, then you can walk your hands forward. You can stay in your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. Your choice. All righty. Begin to make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes under and press it right back to your down dog. Walk it out side to side. And then when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the feet down. Extend the legs forward. Let's lower onto your back. Recline twisting. Hug the left knee in toward the chest. Take the left arm out to a T position and twist to the right. Try to keep your left arm, left shoulder blade flat on the floor as you twist. So you're rolling on to outer right hip, outer right leg. Let the left arm come down alongside the hips and ground the arm and then rotate to the right. Good. So keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. There you go. You either look straight up or to the left. Yeah, yeah. All right, take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the opposite direction. So keeping your right arm, right shoulder blade grounded keeps you stable, and then rotating along the central axis, your spine. You're rolling onto the outer left hip, left leg. And begin to make your way back to center. Hug both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana. Find a relaxation. So your feet are separated, toes are turned out. Arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Eyes are closed, and let everything go. Let the feet be relaxed. Let the arms be relaxed. All righty. Start to draw the breath back in. Begin to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And thank you for joining practice today. Again, my name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, in person here at 50 Regent, as well as on Zoom. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay me through Venmo and PayPal. All the information is on the bottom of the video. Again, all of this information could also be found on my website. Thank you again. Be well. See you soon. Aicha, thank you. See you soon. All right. Bye.